Hi guys, my name is Andy, and in this video we will just check the chart of Bitcoin, how it looks like right now, what to await in future, and what to do, of course. So, okay, we have here the daily chart of Bitcoin. We have seen massive growth, and right now we are in correction, as you probably know. But if we want to analyze the chart, we need first what we need a trend line, right? So first let's start with a long-term trend line, and then we will go slowly to short-term trend lines and show what is going to happen, what's happening right now, and what to wait. So the long-term trend line began somewhere here in this point and went like this. We can see here somewhere the end of the candle. And of course, we know that market has some cycles, right? It has the uptrend, of course, and then the correction downtrend. But we can measure it somehow a little bit better and just more detailed. And we call this measurement Elliott waves. And I will just show you how it works. We have 5 Elliott waves, which in uptrend and also downtrend work quite the same way. So we just start the process with the 0, then we have a first wave, which is the impulsive wave, corrective wave second, which ends on the trend line, is the pullback to the trend line, and now we have created the trend line actually. Then we have a big third wave, which goes really up, fourth wave, which isn't going to the trend line, and then we have fifth wave, impulse wave, which goes upwards and ends over the third wave. When this cycle is ended, we usually can see correction marked as ABC, because from here we go to A, that's the impulsive wave, then we have correction B, and the final wave C, which goes to the trend line. It's again pullback to the trend line. So let's check if we can find something like that on the chart of the Bitcoin. Again, we started over here. We went here as a first wave. Here's the second wave. Then we have a massive third wave, as it is always. Fourth wave goes somewhere here, and the fifth wave ended somewhere here on 20,000. So everything's fine. This is the end of cycle, of course. And now what can happen? As we see on this picture, it's the correction ABC. So I just choose this tool, and then we have wave A, wave B, and wave C goes to the trend line. It's pulled back to the trend line. Because as you can see, the wave A here didn't end up on trend line. It ended just $1,000 or something like that above that. So the market has to pull back itself to the trend line. It's natural process, so we can do nothing about that. Even Bitcoin can't do anything about that. So that's quite clear what we can await right now. We have A, B, C, and the C has to end on the trend line, and here we can see it's something around 5,500. So somewhere here should end the impulsive wave C. And from here, of course, we can start another cycle upwards. So from here we could possibly go upwards. Okay, so this is the long-term view. But what to wait right now? Do we get another correction upwards, or do we just go downwards, or how is it gonna be? I think the best would be go to the 4-hour time frame because it's more detailed, and I will show you everything over here. So as we said, this was the end of the wave A, this was the end of the wave B. So from here we got this high and this high, so we have this downtrend resistance line, and the support line of the trend is over here. And we can see it's not really parallel channel, and this is actually something what we call a falling wedge. and I will just show you how it looks like. Usually it's like two trend lines which are not parallel, as we can see it over here, and what it does is that the price goes upwards and then downwards and then again up, down, and when it's down here where it doesn't have really space to oscillate here, it just leaves the falling wedge and does a really big jump upwards. So let's see what could happen over here. Well, we had nice jump upwards, we went down over here, and from here we went up, right? But what we can see here, it's not just this, but as we know some patterns, this is actually what we call a bearish flag, and it looks like this. There is a pole and there is a flag on the pole, and the theory says that this pole until here should be quite the same length as from the end of the bearish flag to the other direction, again downwards. This is a bearish sign, so let's see where we could go. This is the beginning, this is the end. If I just take this arrow, where does it go? Yeah, from the end of the bearish flag. It goes exactly to the end of the falling wedge when it's hitting the long-term trend line. So from here we can await massive bounce upwards. I personally would say somewhere to levels of this 11,600, because here we can see quite a nice resistance line. So this is actually how I think we could start a new cycle. But first, before we can start this cycle, we have to correct ourselves down to the trend line. It's a natural process. Again, don't think that we can do something with that. We just have to hit the trend line first and then we can go upwards. So this is actually how I see Bitcoin right now. I have most portfolio in fiat money or Tether, and I can only recommend you to do the same, because in my opinion we are going to 6,000, where I will personally buy. Anyway, I think we could have expected this this falling Bitcoin just somewhere here when it started to fall, because as we all know, here are the cycles, and we should have expected correction. And I actually teach this stuff on Skillshare right now. I'm teaching how to invest in cryptocurrencies and everything you should know. So I really recommend you to go to this class, because even if you don't have the premium account on Skillshare yet, with the link that you have in the description, you can get like free 2-3 months on Skillshare Premium. So you can try that. You will get access to all 30,000 premium classes that usually people pay for that, but with this link that you can find in the description, you can get it for free for 2 months. So check it out, and then you can just delete the account if you want. It's no problem, and pay nothing for that. And except for that, you will also get this free lesson of myself for the cryptocurrency investing in year 2018. So I will talk about what's awaiting us in 2018, what coins are the strongest ones, and so on. So I really recommend to take this lesson and check it out. Another thing is that I have also a Telegram channel. You can find the link in description again, so also check it out and add there. It's free again, and you will get really good tips there and what to wait from the market. Thanks for watching, and see you by some other video. Bye bye.